In Golf Digest, Tom Watson says that all players out there can learn from what Lucas Glover did on the final hole of the U.S. Open in 2009 at Bethpage Black when he pulled out a 6-iron on the tee of this almost reachable par 4. That's because Watson thinks that if going for it ever brings any kind of trouble into play, you should always lay up. He even recommends laying up on long par 4s if there are a lot of hazards around the green. And that's because it's much easier to make par chipping from the fairway than it is trying to get up and down from a bunker. Now, another way that Watson says that you can stay out of trouble and save par has to do with making sure that you take enough club when you're faced with a forced carry on an approach shot like this one. Watson says he almost never sees amateurs overshoot a green. Most of the time, we're going to be prone to put it in the water short of the green instead, unless we scull it or maybe catch a fierce tailwind. So what Watson says we should do is give yourself at least a 10% margin of error on these kind of shots. So if you're facing a 150-yard shot like this, you should think of it as 165 yards. Let's say your average 150-yard club is your 6-iron. But is that really your average shot with a 6-iron, or is that a good 6-iron for you? Also, do you hit it 150 yards in the air? Is that your carry distance? Because it's the carry distance you really need to consider when it comes to judging distances and choosing clubs. Now, it's hard to know exactly how far your mishits are going to go, and you don't necessarily want to play to your mishits. But if you give yourself that 10% margin of error when you're faced with a forced carry, you're going to be much more relaxed over the shot, and your odds of success are going to go up.